Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a beef birria toasted cheese sandwich. So if you want to learn how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. We're going to begin by making our adobo sauce. In a small saucepan, we're going to add 7 new Mexico Oaxaca chile pods. Make sure that you clean them. 2 chile ancho and chile de arbol. I'm using 5. We're going to cover them with water. Set it on high heat and bring them to a boil. As soon as the chiles come to a boil, they are done, so we're going to turn it off, drain the water, and get ready to make our adobo sauce. Next, we're going to crush our spices, which are 2 bay leaves, a little piece of cinnamon stick, 8 whole cloves, 1 teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of peppercorn, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. So we're just going to crush it. Okay, and once we have pulverized our spices, we're going to add 5 garlic cloves, all of our chiles, two tablespoons of white vinegar, and 4 cups of water, or you can use beef broth. Now we're just going to blend until we have a smooth sauce. Alrighty, and just like that, we have our adobo for our birria, so now we can get our meat ready. Okay, so for our meat, I'm going to be using 3 pounds of chuck roast. I already pat it dry. I'm just going to cut it in half. And we're going to sprinkle it with salt and black pepper. Make sure that you pat it and it gets nice and coated all around. And once we have our meat nice and coated with our salt and black pepper, we can get ready to put it all together. We're going to be using our pressure cooker to cook our birria. So using the saute setting, we're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of oil and just allow it to get hot. All right, so once it's hot, we're going to place our meat and begin to sear. Okay, after 3 minutes, we're going to flip our meat over and allow that side to get nice and seared. Okay, and once our meat is seared all around, we're going to remove it from the pot, add a little bit more oil, and repeat to the other piece of meat. Okay, so once we sear our meat, we're going to scrape the bottom of our pot. Okay, and now we're going to add our adobo sauce. Be careful. I'm going to be adding a little bit more water to my pot or to my blender cup. All right, so now we're just going to return our meat. And of course, strain your sauce if you need to. And make sure that your meat get nice and covered with the sauce. Okay, we're going to add 1 roma tomato, 2 bay leaves. We're going to cover it. Make sure that it's set on sealing. And we're going to switch it to the meat and stew setting and allow it to cook for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Alrighty guys, so once our birria is done, we're going to allow it to sit for a few minutes. Meanwhile, we can shred our cheese. Okay, so I'm going to be using Queso Oaxaca and pepper jack. So just begin to shred it. Okay, so now we're just going to shred our pepper jack cheese. Once we have our cheese, we're going to release the steam on our Instant Pot. So just be very careful. All right, so once done, we're going to open it. And let me tell you that it smells delicious. Okay, and look at that, your meat should be nice and tender. So we're just going to remove it so we can get ready to shred it. Okay, just begin to shred it. It should fall apart super easy. Just like that. Alrighty guys, so once we have our meat all nice and shredded, we're going to taste it for salt and adjust it if needed. And now here we're going to add a little bit of the consommé. Okay, so now we can get ready to make our delicious grilled cheese. Alright guys, to put it together, we're going to grab our comal, set it on medium-low heat, and we're just going to butter it down. Make sure you add a good amount of butter. Going to be grabbing our 2 pieces of sourdough bread. And one piece we're going to add Queso Oaxaca. And the other piece we're going to add our pepper jack cheese. Now we're going to add our birria. Top it with some onion, cilantro, and salsa verde. Okay, we're just going to grab the other piece, place it on top, press it down, and allow the cheese to completely melt. Going to flip it over a couple times. Okay, and once the cheese completely melts, we can get ready for the fun part. And of course, we're going to be using our consommé to dip our sandwich. So I'm just going to add a little lime juice, some onion, and cilantro. And once the cheese melts, we can get ready to serve. So I'm just going to, look at that. Just going to cut into it. Look at that. Alrighty, you guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that of course you want to enjoy these as soon as they leave the comal, but I am so ready. Everyone loves it. If you have kids, promise you they're going to love it so much, just like my kids, and it's super easy to make. So cheers and enjoy. Dip it into the consommé. Now I am ready. Seriously, the best. It's so good. Of course, the birria. I love the cheese, the bread, just perfection. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make a super easy and delicious beef birria toasted cheese sandwich. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.